the game of life? Who sets the rules? How do you play it? Who says the same rules apply to everyone the same way? To play this game of life, you have to have discipline, be diligent, and have patience. Because we live in a microwave society, we want it now. Hot and ready like Little Caesars. Like Little Caesars pizza. And if we can't get it in an instant, was it a process to go through? Nah, that's alright. It take too long. We'll pass on that. You gotta remember, the Most High created this world. And he did it over time, and not in the instance. I wonder why. Now, it's true, we all grew up differently. But we have some similarities. Some things that we want just alike, and that is knowledge. Knowledge is power, if you add a plan to it. Because knowledge without a plan is just like everything else. It's just research. Something that you know, not nothing that you implemented. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to take a few minutes. I'm going to tell you what my mother would call a Korah story. This story started off years and years and years ago. That's it. I always was the type of guy who had been a pleasure to be around. Knew all the jokes. Had all the funny things to say. Let's just say it was cool to be Korah. People like to be around me. But the whole time, Korah had a secret that I didn't tell anybody. And my secret almost got told on me when I got put out of school in the 12th grade. I remember like yesterday. First day, second semester, 12th grade year. I get kicked out of school. And again, like I said, it's been a pleasure to be around Korah all these years. I always had something good to say, something positive, something funny. No, like I said, it was just cool to be around me. But I had this secret. And the secret was I couldn't read, write, or spell fluently. Yes, I could call words. And yes, I could formulate sentences. But I was never fluent with it. And now that I'm kicked out of school, my mom's about to find out about this secret as well. Now, going up through school, it was never a problem. I always got other people to do the work for me. So I never worried about it. But now that I'm not in school, my mom's going to find out real fast about this one. And once she did, it was rough. It was rough going. She was upset. So she gave me two choices. She said either go to Job Corps or find you a job. So I found a job. Yeah, I found a job, all right. I found a job unloading trucks. Onions off a truck, to be exact. Me and this geek monster, smoker, dope fiend, whatever you decide to call him. But you always had to remember this one thing. The Most High can use anybody to relay his message. And one of the most important messages I ever learned came from that guy. He would ask me every day on the back of that truck, young boy, what you doing here? Never did understand the question. Cause I'm like, yo, I'm at work just like you. And he would say, nah, not like that. You don't understand yet. And this went on for months and months. Young boy, what you doing here? And again, one day he finally said it. He said, I asked you this question because I want to know what you're doing in life, not on the back of this truck. I said, what? Now I finally understood what he meant. He said, I was once just as cool as you. In school, had everything going my way. Everybody loved being around me. Then I got put out. And I've been on the back of this onion truck ever since. I was like, whoa. Ever since? I said, this is an older gentleman right here. I can't believe this. When he said it to me, the thought registered in my mind. I was like, nah, I don't want to grow up and be like him. He's like, yo, bro, you can't be like me. You got to be better than me. Life's a game. And you got to play it like your life depends on it. That was a good... I had to think about that one for a while. Life is a game. And you do have to play it like your life depends on it. So I took his advice. I got back in school. I learned to read and write. And I was blessed to find my passion, which is business. I'm going to skip a few years. It's now 2009, 2010. Things are going great. I've graduated high school. I have 2 degrees, 2 college degrees for a guy who got kicked out of school. That was funny. And I'm going on my 6th year in business. We're about to open up a new location in Montevallo, right in front of Thompson Elementary School. Everything's going great. Business is booming. So we said, yo, we're going to go on a family vacation. While on this vacation, I get a phone call. Yo, bro. I said, yeah, man, what's going on, man? He said, man, I had this dream about you. I said, what? No, man, not like that, man. I know how you are, Corey. I had a dream about you. I said, yo, man, you already know, man, I'm about to hang up on you, man. Hurry up, make this quick. Here's a family friend, so I got to listen to what he got to say. He said, I had this dream you're going to go on vacation. I said, bro, you know I'm on vacation now, so what you talking about? He's like, nah, not like that one. In this dream here, you going to prison. What? Man, you tripping. I'll tell you what, man, I'm going to holler back at you in a minute. He said, no, don't do that. Don't do that. To prove to you, because you know I never lied to you, and you know my dreams come true. To prove to you, Michael Jackson going to pass away before you leave vacation. I said, bet, man. I know you lying now, man. I'm going to holler back. Hung up the phone. Now, mind you, this guy had never lied to me, and his dreams usually come true. So it was on my mind, but it wasn't on my mind, but it was on my mind. So time goes on throughout the vacation. Again, we having fun time of our life out here. We're about to get ready to get this, the last day. So at home, at the apartment, just chilling. All of a sudden, breaking news. Pop star Michael Jackson passed away. Whoa. Oh, hold on, that ain't right. So I started turning channels, man. Pop star Michael Jackson passed away. No, this not right. Pop star Michael Jackson passed away. Whoa, boy, this is crazy. Unbelievable. Now, you got to remember, my guy says Michael Jackson passed away, I'm going to prison. The crazy thing about me going to prison is Sam Walton said it the best. Buy it cheap, sell it heap. I got 2 college degrees that reinforce that statement. That's all I ever did. I always found people who wanted to dress fresh and pay less. That's all I did. But now I'm going to prison behind this? I can't understand this. That's crazy, man. But again, you never know where the path going to lead you down this road of life in the game of life that we play. Here I am. It's crazy. So, we went home. We're home for vacation a few weeks now. Everything's going real good. Evidently, they must have missed it. His dream was wrong. Not going to prison. Nobody came. I don't know why I said that. Sunday morning. Beautiful day. Everything moved on a cloud. I could see myself outside my body. We had a great day, man. And my son had to go to the car. He forgot his clothes in the car. He went out to the car. He came back in. He had this look on his face. I was like, bro, what's wrong with you? What's the matter? I said, what's the matter, bro? You all right? He said, man, I'm sorry, bro. Man, I'm sorry. I said, what you mean you sorry, bro? He said, I said, what, you lost the keys in the car or something? He was like, nah, not like that, man. When I went out there, man, they were everywhere. I was like, bro, who was everywhere? Like I said, like a scene from the movie. ATF, DEA, FBI, and the local police, all in my front yard. Again, man, all I ever did was so close to people who want to dress fresh and pay less. I can't get this. So they did their job. They took me to jail. I was incarcerated for about 3 months. In that 3 months, man, like I said, that devastated my family, man. Everything changed. Again, you never know where the path gonna take you down this road of life. So I finally made bond without that 3 months, man. I learned a couple of lessons within that time. Made bond, came home, received a letter in a few weeks that says the United States versus Corey Bishop. That's a hard pill to swallow when you trying to realize it's the entire United States mad at you about selling clothes and shoes. The people who want to dress fresh and pay less. I gotta give a shout out to my main man, Northside Weezy, man. He put that in the song. But he got one of those letters too, man. This road of life, man. You never know where you're gonna end up. So lo and behold, I got some time. Now, when you're incarcerated, you got a few choices. You can either learn a lesson, or you can stay the same as you came. Me personally, I chose to learn the lesson, and that's why I'm here today. You can only play the game so long before the game starts to play you. And when the game starts to play you, you stuck in the game so you get control again. So, trying to get control. That was the option in prison, to get control. So I met many great men in prison. Doctors, lawyers, and professional athletes. We were all hit by life. Some hit harder than others. But we all had one thing in common. And we were looking for freedom. Not freedom from the cells or the penitentiary system, because we know we'll get that in time. What we were looking for was freedom from those generational curses that had been placed on our mind. And once you realize that you've been locked up your whole life, at that point, you have to change. Because if your body's incarcerated, that's one thing. But if your mind is incarcerated, then you have a problem. So the only way to truly be free is by saying yes to your life, saying yes to your possibilities, saying yes to enduring life and all its challenges. You have to step up to life's problems. You had to step up to those things that help you solve life's problems. Again, life is a game. But you can play this game to win if you can see it and believe it long before you achieve it. It might sound cliche, but it's for real. In order to win in life, you have to be able to see the future while you live in the present. It's kind of crazy, but it's true. So now I'm being prepared to be released from prison mentally. I had to get myself mentally prepared for this, because when I come home, I know it's going to be a different world from where I came from. Again, like I said, no letters, no visits from the people who I took care of. So that's why I had to get myself prepared for that mentally. So if you have it all and you shared it all, and now you have nothing, you could waste your time saying whose fault this was or whose responsibility it is, or you could take the time to stand tall and get it out the mud and realize that nobody's responsible for your life but you. And it wasn't until that day that I was aware and enlightened enough to be prepared to be free from prison. Because at that point, I had mental clarity. And I knew mental clarity with discipline, dedication, and patience would take me to where I need to go. Again, like I said, you have to see it and believe it long before you got there. So I made plans in prison, all type of plans on who I wanted to be, how I wanted to be when I came home. I have children, and I wanted to show them what it looks like for a man to fall and get back up and stand tall. That was my plan. So now that I'm released from prison, I'm at the halfway house. I got 6 weeks in the halfway house. I'm allowed to leave at 5 a.m. in the morning. And that's what I did. I left every morning at 5. I left walking. I walked about 8 miles to the shop. Luckily, my brother kept the shop going the whole time I was incarcerated. And that's a blessing. Because that gave me a strong foundation to come back and start on. Thanks to my brother. I appreciate that. But again, we did still have some bumps and bruises along the way. I have no family, no home, or a car. All I have is pure determination. But again, I didn't need any of those things because as I walked to work every day, I renewed my mind. I refreshed my body. I re-energized my being. So, no, I didn't have a physical car right then, but the whole time I was walking, I was driving in a nice car. I saw that coming. So, no, I didn't have the job that I wanted or the shop that I wanted. But as I walked, I saw this new shop. I envisioned everything in it. So, again, no, I didn't have a family, but I envisioned what real love from a family would be like. And I'm still in search for that, but that'll come in due time. So like I said, you never know where you're going to go on this path that the Most High put you on. 2015, we opened up Refresh Clothes 2 in a shopping center in between 2 major retail stores. We had never been on that level before. You got to remember, we started our business in the trunk of a car, going from neighborhood to neighborhood, having people get fresh and pay less. That's our slogan. That's our motto. That's our motto. Stay fresh, but pay less. The Most High is a very powerful person. You got to give thanks to Him for all the highs and the lows, no matter what path you on. Because if you can stand tall and stand strong, you will make it through there. So the game of life. Who sets the rules? You do. If you prepare for the future while you live in the present. Jalen Rose said it best. Appreciate your position while plotting on your promotion. The game of life. How do you play it? There's only one way to play this game, and that is as if your life depends on it, because it does.